today in Williamsburg Village or give them a call at 402-489-3450. Christensen Hearing Analytics. A better life starts with better hearing.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
An hour ago, you didn't need a plumber. Now you're in a panic. When life throws you a surprise with a clogged drain, plugged or leaky toilet, broken pipe, leaky faucet or water heater, or a bathroom or kitchen plumbing upgrade, whatever. Just call Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. 467-1111. Keep that number handy, 467-1111. Or go to BryantLincoln.com. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and they're having the biggest hail sale they've ever had. A huge opportunity is at your front door right now. Some of these cars we're fixing, some we're not, and some it's totally up to you. New Sierra starting at $15,000 off list. New Canyons at $8,500 off list. New body styles on the Acadias, $3,000 off list. You need to hurry as there's going to be a lot of people heading to Louisville. Check us out at koppelcars.com. Stock numbers G121492, G187747, and G196599.
Hey there, fellas. It's your girl, Jordan, with Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Let's talk about trading up. Not what you're thinking. You could never trade her in, but you can trade up her stone if you like. Signify the growth of your love, the challenges you have overcome, or any part of your love journey by trading up her diamond. Whether it's been 5 years, 25 years, or 50. Say it with a bling. Big love, big bling. We got you. Until next time, this is Jordan at Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here. Summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln. Always honest answers.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in temperature-controlled high-end wine room. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for spirits and cigars. That's Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Play ball! Ready for summer fun and ballpark vibes? Bring your pack to Haymarket Park for a thrilling season of Lincoln Salt Dogs baseball and unleash the fun. From May through August, the Lincoln Salt Dogs will be playing and the park will be popping with all the food, drinks, and fun you need for the perfect night out. Grab your friends, family, and coworkers and make plans now. Visit saltdogs.com to secure your tickets. Come on out to the park and unleash the fun.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
Three-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown.
Husker Hall of Famer Terrell Farley.
Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bakoven. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at ticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
Yeah. Back it off. Back the camera off me a little bit. Back it off me a little bit. Agent
It
A.
looks better this way. We don't need the black background. It looks better this way.
I know, but it's not a
You
black
back
background.
some there, sir. All right,
Why would I
welcome
have
to
to
the
back
Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket. This is the fastest 2 hours with no beat coming in from Austin. Here we go. It's Window World Wednesday here today, and we're going to still talk about Give to Lincoln Day, Matt Talbert Kitchen and Outreach. That's where we will be at tomorrow. We will be there from 6 to 6, 12-hour shift there. Give to Lincoln Day this Thursday, May 29th. But can you donate now and give to Lincoln Day? Type in Matt Talbert in the search and choose your level of donation. Matt Talbert Kitchen and Outreach mission is to relieve hunger, overcome homelessness, address addictions, and provide outreach and advocacy to Lincoln. All right, Captain. Awesome. What's up for today?
Well, I mean, I can't wait for tomorrow. I think we're going to have some special guests that we get to interview as well. I think it's going to be a great cause, great day, atmosphere. This sun's supposed to be out. So hopefully it'll be a day that people give back to Lincoln, give back to the people who can't necessarily give at this moment. But if you give to them now, I think later on, they'll know what that gift is and they'll give back. But today's Window World Wednesday. You see me in my Window World muscle shirt?
I like it.
You like that, Euler?
I like
how that fit on me, man.
Yeah.
It fit kind of snug.
I've lost enough weight. I'm going to have to get a smaller size for me.
Oh, yeah.
It's as tight as yours.
You and Captain. I need to put you on the scale next.
210.
210. I'm right there with you.
210. Is this an extra medium that you gave me? I'm scared to think it could be a small under here.
No, that's at least a large.
All right. Well, we're going to see. I don't know the way I had to stretch it out, and Austin. I'm talking about my camera, not theirs. I was talking about. Can you back me up a little bit? I feel like I'm.
No, it's the setting that we have means it zooms in on both. So.
Oh, gotcha.
It looks better than with the black background. So.
You like that?
Everyone likes it. We got rave reviews already. They love the setup.
Oh, they do?
Oh, yeah.
They like the blue color?
Absolutely, they do.
Rock, jock, J, not in you.
That's your Creighton jersey, sir. You got.
This is my Window World. Euler, give us some news in Window World before we get started in the fastest 2 hours of radio.
All right. We're doing the Euler report early, huh? All right.
We're going to get you out of the way. So we can get to some stuff. It's Window World Wednesday.
It is. I'm excited about it. So yeah, we're out there. We're installing windows, doors, siding, roofing, gutters, downspouts, soffit, fascia. We're just out there, man. It's been busy, and we love helping people beautify their homes, bring up the curb appeal, energy efficiency, all that good stuff. Our new showroom's been awesome. We've had a lot more people visit us in there than our previous location. So it's been really good. So for me personally, I stayed in Lincoln last Saturday and did the Murph at Ironborn Fitness, home of CTA CrossFit. First time doing the Murph. I talked to you a little bit this morning about that, but it's a 1 mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, and 300 body or air squats. I guess that's what they call them. And then another mile run. I did not run. I rode the bike. So you have to do 96 calories on an assault bike. Took me about 8 minutes and 15 seconds to do my first 96 calories. So about what I could run a mile in, right? You run a mile in 8 minutes?
Probably less.
Yeah, I don't.
You could not run a mile in no less than 8 minutes.
I don't think I can run a mile in under 10 right now. Just with
there's no way Terrell Farley's running a mile in less than 10 minutes.
I can walk a mile in 10 minutes. What you talking about? I mean, the only thing you got to do is a minute and a half for each, even 2 minutes a lap. You could do it at 8.
Yeah, 2 minutes a lap is
that's not hard. 2 minutes a lap. Yeah. I mean, that's a steady pace right there.
I think we got a challenge for Terrell.
No, I don't run that long distance. I'm a short distance guy.
Oh, yeah. I hear you.
But man, I ran the 68 seconds?
My longest touchdown run ever was 89 yards. That's about as far as I like to run.
Well, my longest
So-
kickoff return was 95 yards.
Yeah.
And this was in junior college. So I was
So
moving.
90, yeah, that's about as far as you need to run, right?
Yeah.
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 100 yards.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I wanted to shout out Ironborn Fitness. They did a great job. Grant Winstrom was there, so I got to compete against him. So that made me push myself a little bit harder. And then one of the current Husker football players was there, as well as one of the current soccer players. I did not beat them. I was happy to finish. If you have not done that now, why do they do the Murph on Memorial Day weekend? It's to honor the fallen, which was pretty cool. I've heard about it. I've seen it for years. I've just never done it personally. So first time, got to do it with a former teammate. That was a lot of fun.
Was he talking stuff?
No, he was great. He was kind of giving me pointers because he's been doing this for a while. Like he used to own a CrossFit gym. It is kind of a CrossFit thing. And I wouldn't say I'm anti-CrossFit by any means. I just have never really done CrossFit. I feel kind of what I put my body through. It's just not what I want to do training style. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And
I like CrossFit. I like CrossFit because it's no weight bearing. And it's, I mean, you know what I want to say, no weight bearing. Your own weight usually, right?
Typically, like it all depends, right? Like they do Olympic lifts. I mean, they do like clean and press, and they do some, like, depending on what the workout of the day is, they call it a WOD, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it all kind of depends. That's where I kind of got into, like, I'm not going to do any of the Olympic lifts. I don't have to be in the Olympics anytime soon. Don't plan on it. So, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. Got to play pickleball last week again. It was a lot of fun. Going to play tonight. Come out to Just Pickle. We're gonna be pickleballing from 8 to 10 tonight. Me and Ronnie, my
Have you met Eddie Brown, who plays pickleball?
No.
Eddie Brown is a good pickleball player. I think he plays out there. He's got kind of long dreads in his hair.
Okay.
Kind of not, well, you can't say a little skinny, but he went to school with us at UNL, so he plays pickleball a lot. He goes to tournaments all over. So
it's crazy sport.
Yeah,
absolutely crazy. I'm hooked, but unfortunately, I have back surgery in a little less than 2 weeks, and that'll be the end of my pickleball career for a little bit until I recover.
What's about 6 months?
They're telling me 6 to 12 weeks.
6 to 12 weeks. You'll be back in 2.
Well,
nor are you.
I'm not going to push this one. This one's
Bueller, what is the surgery exactly? I mean, what are you doing? How is it?
Yeah, so it's a bad one. So they're going to go in and they're going to take out the disc between my L5 and S1, put ceramic spacers in, and then fuse those two together with a metal plate and 2 screws in the L5 and 2 screws in the S1. It's not good. It's going to be rough.
Be the bionic man.
Yeah, I've got a fake, I've got titanium knee now. I'll have some hardware in my back. So, yeah, I'm working on it. I haven't caught my dad. My dad's had both hips, both knees, 6 back surgeries. So he's got what they call
walking around.
Oh yeah. 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 He does great.
Well, you'll be just fine. They're gonna make you a couple inches taller.
I can ask, put them in little bigger ceramic spacers. So
you said you're putting in spacers.
Yeah, where the disc is. Yeah, so
they're taking the disc out.
Yeah, from what I understand, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe a doctor listening can, but that's how I understand.
How long of a surgery is that?
They're actually going to do a little work on the L4, L5. I'm guessing 2.5, 3 hours. So,
and then recovery. Well,
6 to 12
rest is what?
I will be walking. I'll be walking that night.
Really?
So, yep. I'm not gonna. I won't end my streak. I'm at 2,020 days today, of at least 20 minutes of something. So
come on, you need to end the streak.
I'm going to be able to keep
that streak been ended. You believe Euler 2,000 what?
2,020 days in a row.
Get out of here, Euler. I'm not falling for that shenanigans right there.
I believe that.
Yeah. I've not missed a day. I have it all on my heart rate monitor.
Mm-hmm. You just traveled to Ohio State probably a couple of months ago during that, and
trained.
So either if you walk or anything, that's
20 minutes.
That's
20 minutes.
You were in Mexico too.
Yep, did it there.
So the surgery that you're having,
Mm-hmm.
I had.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Hopefully they don't botch yours.
Yeah.
Come on, DP.
Yeah.
Like they botched mine. They botched mine. They botched mine. Look, there's no easy to it. Listen, you go through it. This is why I say I'm not scared of much, because I've already seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Like the recovery would have been much easier had they not botched
Right.
it. Your mental space is your clean space, so that's where you're going to be fine. You'll get up and do the work, but you also, like for me, like I couldn't bend or twist for 3 months.
3 months. Yeah.
No bending, no twisting for 3 months, and I was in the full brace.
Yeah, the full brace. Yeah.
The bedridden time, which depends on you, but also your body. Everybody heals differently.
Mm-hmm.
But I was in bed. I was in bed for 2 months.
Really?
I mean, I got up to walk,
Mm-hmm.
right? And you're going to have to get used to using a walker, and then crutches, and then canes, and the whole thing. Learning how to shower, learning how to bathe, learning how to get in and out of bed is the most complicated thing you're going to have to deal with.
Right.
Because steels, stitches, metal in your spine.
Mm-hmm.
Getting in and out of bed is the greatest chore of your next few months.
So I've had 2 discectomies on the same spot, which obviously they didn't put metal in, right? And but that was the worst part, was getting
in. I'm just telling young people, enjoy the freedom of just getting in and out of bed.
Take care of your back.
And going to the bathroom whenever you want.
Right.
Like, no, those like, for me, it was the humbling that you had to rely. Like, I had to rely on Becky to do a lot of things, and that part. But you got a good crew, so you'll be.
Yeah, I'm optimistic about it. Like you said, that things can go wrong. Obviously, already having metal in my body, that's, I'm just adding more metal.
Right. Well,
it just gets scary.
That's the joke, that we're more metal than man. And that it's kind of the deal. Like I'm the Tin Man from.
This injury happened in December. Like, I mean, I slipped on the ice and caught myself. I should have just went down instead of trying to catch myself.
Yeah.
And so I've been dealing with it since December 8th, if I remember right, when I fell. That first little kind of hazing we had, and slipped in the driveway. And it's just like, if I could avoid it, I would avoid it. Like, I've tried everything. I've done chiropractic, I've done needling, I've done.
It was better. I did the 16 weeks of spinal injection.
Mm-hmm.
Right, straight into the spine.
Mm-hmm.
Tried that. Then everything else, I felt better immediately after the surgery for that. My other complications were it's just me and a catheter. But you and your spine, you'll be fine.
Yeah,
like you're built for this.
Well, and
I wanted to give you something because, like I said, welcome to the club.
Yeah.
I should go out there and give you a couple of ISO licks real quick.
Yeah, we should do some ISOs before we.
So, summer now for Trent.
Yeah.
What's the goal?
So June.
Foot, toe,
yeah.
still messed up a little.
Yep. So June 1st they report. They start training on June 2nd. He's still in a boot. It doesn't sound like much running for June unless that foot heals, quicker than they think. But so he'll be doing a lot of the training, a lot of the stuff, but he's no actual running in June is kind of what they've told him. He's moved to that linebacker spot. He's excited, and he's like, man, now I can't do anything. Right. He can lift, he can do all those things, but he's not going to be able to run until that toe, that little seminoid bone that cracked. So he's had fun on the break. He's been to Florida. He's on his way back from Montana, but it sounds like he's been getting his workouts in on the road as well, like Dad taught him. So I know that the staff's been checking in, asking for pictures. We did a workout together, guys. I got to work out with Trent for the first time in almost a year. last Friday we did a workout together, and that was awesome. It's been a long time. And then I put it to him.
So when you ask you that, did he put it to you or did you put it to him?
Well, he I mean, they don't train the way I train, right? So we had a little fun. I mean, he probably, well, and then we're just weird this way. We measured our arms. His arms actually finally are the size of my arms. So he thought that was pretty cool. Because he's been chasing that for a long time, a long time. But my arms are as small as they've been in a while. So
yeah, you about 8.
Yeah,
I give you about 8 inches.
Yeah, 17.
17.
Yeah. So he finally hit 7, and he he's always struggled with his upper body with his shoulder injuries, and so that's one thing. But squat wise, I ain't even gonna try to squat with that guy. Obviously, I have back issues. I'll never really back squat ever again. I haven't back squatted since 2019. So
that's what I was going to ask you that though, Euler. What's once you get past, let's just say past bedridden time, now what is the recovery? Like, will you be able to get back to, beast mode and doing some of the things that you were able to do?
Yeah, actually, hopefully, I know I have one of my best friends. He's 10 years younger than me, and he actually got hurt at work, and he has a 2-level. He has the L4, L5, L5, S1 fusion. He's got a 2-level fusion, and he's a beast. Obviously, he did that 10 years ago. And he was pretty young when it happened, but I feel like because I keep myself in pretty good shape that I should be able to get back to doing anything. Obviously, I'm never going to back squat again, or deadlift. I'm not going to deadlift ever again. I'll do, all my functional type training for pickleball glory. That's what I'm going to train for.
Now, when we talk about this off-season workout, is it mandatory for all the guys to come?
Yes.
So nobody has an excuse not to be there.
No, it's
like a job because now you're getting paid. They get paid. You have to show up on your first day of work. So just like I was saying, like I was talking to VJ about it. Like whatever they did last year, they got to do it better than they did. If you had, just say if you gave 95%, you got to give 96% this year. And the next year it's got to build, and it's got to build, and it's got to build because other teams are already doing the same thing you're doing, but you got to be on the same page of them. What else they gonna do? What we used to call it, passing league?
Yeah, we had passing league. I think they get to do OTAs now.
Yeah,
that they didn't get to do last summer. So
no coaches though.
No, they do get coaches.
They get coaches now
this year. I believe I heard that. Once again, there's so much going around and with all this stuff, but yeah, it's mandatory. And Trent's not on scholarship yet, so. I told him, I said, well, you're going to have to get a job. He's not taking a summer class because he's got plenty of credits.
Window World.
And and he did ask if he could work at Window World. And we just said, we'd have to put you with the crew and this stuff. And, he's going to have somebody that is able to, he can come in the morning and leave and then go back and, that kind of thing. And then he's like, well, I'm going to get a stipend for this and this and this, even though he's not on scholarship. So he's like, do I really need to work? I'm like, well, let's focus on football then. Right. I have no problem with you not going to get a job if you are getting these stipends, if they actually show up. That's one thing. Right. If you're going to focus to be, an elite level,
you want to spend some of that daddy money.
So, but yeah, so it's going to be an interesting summer. I think obviously we've got some work to do as a team from watching spring as much as I did. We've got to get better in the trenches for sure. And I think that just comes with more practice, right? More time knowing the system. Obviously, not having these guys in. A lot of those linemen are new guys, so. Just the more that they can be around each other and learn about each other. I think that's what made our teams pretty special is we had a lot of guys that were here for a lot of years and we could bring a guy in like you, Terrell, and you just fit right in and boom, so it should be a fun summer for these guys. Work hard, get better. We got a lot on the line this year, I think. There's people out there saying
Rue has a lot on the line. Third year's his best year.
Yeah.
We're going to see.
We're going to see, aren't we?
Window World Wednesday here at 93.7 The Ticket. This is the Captain Show, and it's the fastest 2 hours in radio.
It's for Euler.
Take us out there. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Living Doug.
To the graduating class of 2025, today we celebrate all of our hard work, late nights, and the most craveable Raising Cane's chicken fingers and cane sauce that got you through it. Get out there and commemorate this moment with a grad plush puppy. Net proceeds from these paws go to a good cause. So whether you're graduating with honors or just happy to have survived finals, go forth and treat yourself to Raising Cane's and take home the cutest classmate ever. Because you've earned it. Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Cobble Chevrolet GMC, and they're having the biggest hail sale they've ever had. A huge opportunity is at your front door right now. Some of these cars we're fixing, some we're not, and some it's totally up to you. New Sierra starting at $15,000 off list. New Canyons at $8,500 off list. New body styles on the Acadias, $3,000 off list. You need to hurry as there's going to be a lot of people heading to Louisville. Check us out at cobblecars.com. Stock numbers G121492, G187747, and G196599.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in temperature-controlled high-end wine room. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for spirits and cigars. That's Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Hey there, fellas. It's your girl Jordan with Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Let's talk about trading up. Not what you're thinking. You could never trade her in, but you can trade up her stone if you like. Signify the growth of your love, the challenges you have overcome, or any part of your love journey by trading up her diamond. Whether it's been 5 years, 25 years, or 50. Say it with a bling. Big love, big bling. We got you. Until next time, this is Jordan at Sartor Heyman Jewelry. Happy shopping, guys.
Tailored Landscapes is actively preparing for spring. Things like new tree orders, getting equipment ready, and training staff to serve you the best they can. If you haven't already planned, now is the perfect time to figure out a maintenance plan for your yard. Tailored Landscapes is on the brink of spring cleanups for all their existing customers, and they have limited spots available. They trim trees and shrubs when needed and only mulch proper amounts. Give Tailored Landscapes a call at 402-432-2572 to set up a meeting with one of their designers and stop by the Tailored Life store in Bennett.
With UBT, you've got total control over your money. Like Doug, who runs his game day tailgate like a well-oiled machine.
I got burgers, brats, chicken, dogs, plus all the fixins. And with the UBT Go app, I can track my food spending from anywhere.
Pro move.
They don't call me Grill Sergeant for nothing.
No matter your goals, UBT helps you feel good about reaching them. Union Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at WindowWorldLincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock, A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. Spring is here. Summer is fast approaching. With weddings, vacations, and weekend getaways on your mind, do not let car issues prevent you from getting where you need to be. Car problems shouldn't be something that you put up with. Let us get you back on the road in comfort and safety. We diagnose all makes and models from Porsches to Hondas, Toyotas, and Chevrolets. We fix a variety of issues with all of them with our talented techs and our experienced staff. A1 Automotive at 11th and L, downtown Lincoln, always honest answers.
Hey, what are you talking about over there?
Huh?
I said, what are you talking about?
You know, Bill, I think it's time for both of us to get our hearing checked. We should head over to Christensen Hearing Analytics.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about them. They offer a free hearing consultation and screening, affordable hearing aid prices, and a knowledgeable staff with over 30 years of experience.
Visit Christensen Hearing Analytics today in Williamsburg Village or give them a call at 402-489-3450. Christensen Hearing Analytics. A better life starts with better hearing.
Make plans to join 93.7 The Ticket and the Amon Green Foundation for the first annual Nebraska Esports Golf Tournament on Monday, June 9th at Wilderness Ridge. It's a four-man scramble starting at 11 a.m. that will feature former Husker greats like Amon Green, Johnny Rogers, Niles Paul, Tony Davis, Adam Carricker, Vershawn Jackson, and more, with great prizes and great golf. Sponsorships are also available. Call or text us at 402-464-5685 with questions, or sign your team up online at theticketfm.com. Registration goes through May 30th.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back to the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket. It's the fastest 2 hours in radio, and we have a guest from Lit to Literature, Miss Joe Sheets. How you doing, Miss Joe?
I'm doing great. I appreciate all you guys do to lift up community organizations. So thanks for letting us be here.
No problem, ma'am. Now, you're here for a good cause. Tell us about your cause and tell us anything you want us to know.
That's awesome. First of all, let's lift up the Lincoln Community Foundation. They are doing this thing right now that we're all aware of called Give to Lincoln Day. It kicked off on May 1st. And it runs until tomorrow. So tomorrow is what they call the big Give to Lincoln Day. The 29th is when it all culminates. I was reading an article in the newspaper this morning in the Journal Star, and these numbers blew my mind. Last year, they raised $8.5 million for 463 odd organizations, somewhere around that number. And that was through 25,000 donations. And that just blows my mind.
It's awesome.
So Lincoln is such a giving community, and it's just amazing to me. I think this year they're on par to set yet another record.
Break the record. Let's go.
I think there's over 500 organizations represented or recipients. And so Linked to Literacy, we are so honored to be one of those organizations. And we're listed among people that we even partner with. Some of those organizations are the regular partners of ours, like Teammates and Morning Hope and the Malone Center, and the list goes on and on. But I'm excited today to tell you a little bit more about why I'm choosing Linked to Literacy for my donation this year. I'm one of the board members, so I may be a little biased.
Maybe.
But I don't know about you guys. Are you artistic at all?
No, but I have an artistic nephew.
I have a very artistic daughter. Yes.
Okay. Most of us live vicariously through those members. Or I can't sing, but I have daughters who sing.
Yeah.
Well, I've always wanted to be artistic, and I'm not artistic. But what I love to talk about is when I can paint a picture in my mind of what the future might look like. And I think if Linked to Literacy had more funds available, I'll paint that picture for what that might look like. If you'll let me do that.
Absolutely.
First, let's back up a little bit, and I'm going to take a snapshot, and this will lead us to that beautiful painting of what I have in my head. But the snapshot really is concerning. And what we're going to do is take a snapshot of the current state of affairs of fourth graders across the whole state of Nebraska. Now, those fourth graders are only reading, 28% of them are reading at a proficient level. Only 28% of all fourth graders, if you take a snapshot today. Take that up to a basic reading level, and you have 56% of fourth graders reading at a basic level. That's just enough to barely get by. That leaves room for a whole bunch of kids out there that are not reading proficiently. That's a problem. And that's a problem that should concern every single one of us. I don't like to talk about problems. I have positivity in my top 5 Gallup strengths, so it's hard for me. I like to use the term opportunities or challenges. But to me, this is a problem, and someone needs to solve it. And that's what Link to Literacy does. So we provide inclusive books and literacy resources so that underserved children can have home libraries. There is an even larger gap when you talk about those reading scores when you get into Black communities, when you get into Hispanic communities, when you get into economically disadvantaged communities. And that gap widens. And those are just statistics. Those are just the facts. It's a problem. And Link to Literacy is out to solve that. So when we get funding, especially through Give to Lincoln Day, that's what we're talking about today, we are able to provide brand new curated books to kids so they can see themselves in the pages. And that's the beauty of what we're doing. We're getting to the root of the problem, because if kids aren't reading at grade level by 4th grade, the statistics show they're going to end up possibly incarcerated, living in poverty situations. And again, research has shown that time and time again. So the reason I give to Link to Literacy is I like to get to the root of the problem. And kids can now have their own libraries. They can return time and time again. We teach parents and caregivers how to read books to kids through our Book Bridge program. So that's also another component of what we do. I think last year we provided, or over the past 3 years, we've provided about 42,000 books to kids across our community.
That's awesome.
Well, I know I've been doing, this will be my 3rd year doing Give to Lincoln. The past 2 years we have been at Cedars, but this year we're shifting to Matt Talbert Kitchen.
Yes.
I know DP probably is going to switch us next year to Lit to Literacy. We're going to probably be rotating a lot. So, you know, we're always willing to help the community and to lend our voice out to make donations, to have our people that listen to 93.7 The Ticket give donations, because they're some of the greatest fans that we have, and they believe in the words that we speak. They believe in the words that you speak. So hopefully one day next year we can rotate and just keep going to different organizations to help them maximize their goal, because I know Cedars broke their record 2 years in a row. This year we're helping Matt Talbot, so hopefully we can top whatever goal they have, and then we can go to Lit to Literacy, and I did the bowlathon with Lit to Literacy. I think it was last year or 2 years ago, but I did the bowling with them, and that was an awesome event. I'm just I'm always willing to help for a cause.
Yeah, and I love the picture we want to paint, and we partner with a lot of those organizations that you're talking about. Why reinvent the wheel when they're already doing great things? But we paint a picture where that community is thriving, and it's filled with lifelong learners, and it's filled with inspired leaders. So that's the picture, is a thriving community. So thanks for all you do with all the different organizations that you help out.
So Joe, Give to Lincoln Day, obviously it's a big deal. You mentioned all those organizations, but you're also partnered with a lot of them. How do you maintain that spirit of partnership and not competition on a day, like this with Give to Lincoln Day, where you want everything you can get your hands on? We also understand there's a lot of other, organizations out there in the same boat.
Yeah, it takes a village. It takes a village to create a thriving community. I can name probably 30 some organizations that Link to Literacy even works directly with. So the way we get our books into the hands of the children is we work with those organizations that have children in their program. So for example, we may go into the Malone Center and provide brand new curated books so those children can see themselves in the pages. We may go to Morning Hope and provide books for kids that are dealing with grief. We may work with teammates. We do a lot of work with teammates, and we're going to provide books for the mentors and mentees based on the mentees. So it takes a village. We're already partnering with so many of them. And that's just what makes Lincoln so great. It's definitely not a competition. I know so many leaders of so many of these organizations, and no one looks at it as a competition. It's just, let's take a look at what this organization does, and rather than reinvent the wheel, let's complement what they do and just make make it even better for everyone as a whole. And that's what I love about this community.
All right. So you got any questions there?
No, it's
Austin?
awesome. I didn't realize those facts, that problem. That's a lot. I mean, I guess as a parent, all my kids are now, my last one just graduated, but I grew up in a small town. It seemed like everybody, when you grow up in a small town like I did in Battle Creek, you don't see kind of some of the stuff that happens. So seeing those numbers is
We
just
take it for
eye-opening.
granted. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think most
take it for
of
granted.
us,
Absolutely.
Did you have books at home that you would read
Yeah,
regularly?
absolutely.
Most everyone does. And it was kind of a shock to me when I got involved in this organization that a lot of kids don't even have. They may bring home books from the library, and that's awesome. But they need a home library and books to return to, and caregivers and parents that know how to read those books.
Yeah, so like my oldest daughter is in her last year of residency. She's going to be a dermatologist in a year. And she had a large home library.
Yeah.
And she started reading at a really young age. I think she started actually reading at 4.
Yeah.
Something my wife really worked hard on with her. The other kids, not so much.
So where are y'all going to be located tomorrow? So if people out and about want to drive by and stop by and donate, what is y'all location where y'all going to be at?
Yes. Well, first of all, there will be several of us down. There will be at the Tower Square downtown is kind of a nonprofit hub, and we'll be wandering around that area. Our offices are located in the Foundry building downtown. So that's real easy to find. And people can go directly to Give to Lincoln Day, the website, or linkedtoliteracy.org is our website, and they can give that way too. I know I'm getting ready to retire in about 4 months, and I'm a fairly new grandma. And so reading has become even more important for me, and I'm going to have even more time with those grandbabies in my lap to sit with books. I'm going to dig out my favorite book, Winnie the Pooh from my childhood, and I just look forward to having even more time. And I know all those people out there that want to help make that happen for kids. They can find us either online or down at the Foundry.
All right, I'm a new grandpa. So my granddaughter, she's a year and a half, 18 months. So
I got a 2-year-old.
Can relate.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Don't forget tomorrow, Give to Lincoln Day. Don't forget to go by Link to Literacy or go to linktoliteracy.com to share and .org to donate, share, give a little, give a lot. We hope to see y'all tomorrow when we're out and about everywhere around Lincoln and Lincoln Give to Lincoln Day. All right, 93.7 The Ticket. We'll be right back.
Ever stare at the Hog Wild menu and feel like you just can't make up your mind because it all looks so good? Well, when I want a little bit of everything, I get a little bit of everything on Hog Wild's Smokestack Sandwich. On a butter-toasted bun, we pile on our hickory smoked beef brisket and juicy hot links. The hard part is choosing between fresh curly fries, classic baked beans, or coleslaw on the side. Order online at gohogwild.com. Hog Wild Pit Barbecue, 3210 Cornhusker Highway in Lincoln.
Make plans to join 93.7 The Ticket and the Amon Green Foundation for the first annual Nebraska Esports Golf Tournament on Monday, June 9th at Wilderness Ridge. It's a 4-man scramble starting at 11 a.m. that will feature former Husker greats like Amon Green, Johnny Rogers, Niles Paul, Tony Davis, Adam Carricker, Vershawn Jackson, and more, with great prizes and great golf. Sponsorships are also available. Call or text us at 402-464-5685 with questions, or sign your team up online at theticketfm.com. Registration goes through May 30th. Country music star Rodney Atkins will be performing at the Icebox on Friday, June 20th. Tickets start at $30 and doors open at 7 p.m. The capacity is only 3,000, so don't wait. Buy your tickets at LincolnStars.com today before it sells out.
Support Matt Talbot Kitchen and Outreach on Give to Lincoln Day. Your gift will be received by a portion of Lincoln Community Foundation's matching fund. Homelessness is a complex problem facing our community. By working together, we can find solutions. Your donation for Give to Lincoln Day moves us closer to ensuring that everyone in Lincoln has a safe place to sleep at night. Because of your generosity, hope lives here. Give anytime through May 29th at givetolincoln.com.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we strive to provide you with the right coverages for all your insurance needs by taking the time to meet with you and review what coverages best fit your needs. So whether you're in the market for home, auto, farm, business, life, or a combination of any of these coverages, we can help with making sure you, your family, or your business have the right coverage based on your individual needs. If you would like to review your insurance needs, please contact Ben Spurt with Farm Bureau Financial Services at 402-217-9945 or through email at ben.spurt@fbfs.com.
When you're outdoors beneath Nebraska skies, adventure comes in all sizes. From quick escapes and long weekends to true off-the-grid retreats. Paddle, hike, camp, explore. Whether you have a few hours or a few days, we'll guide you to a state park or recreation area that's a perfect fit. Start your next adventure today at yournebraskaparks.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
And electrical.
Make sure you tune in every Saturday from 11 to 12 for all things youth football with Tank Perry and Jim Sandman. Learn how the game of youth football has grown in and around the capital city with coaches, athletic directors, and league commissioners telling you all about it. It's all things youth football with Tank Perry and Jim Sandman every Saturday from 11 to noon right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, welcome back to 93.7 The Ticket. I'm going to read this one. Amon Green Foundation Golf Tournament. Register for the first annual Nebraska Esports Program Golf Tournament fundraiser. Closes this Friday, May 30th. 4-man scramble Monday, June 9th at 11 o'clock at Wilderness Ridge. We still have room for hold sponsors and teams. Dinner will be served the round with a silent auction as well, and lunch meals offered as well. Hold prizes, team prizes, former Huskers will be on site, including Amon Green, Niles Paul, Frankie London, and your favorite ticket host. $140 per golfer. $560 per foursome. Sign up today at theticketfm.com or reach out to Jake at theticket.com or Nick at theticketfm.com. All right, guys.
Hold on a second, Terrell. Hold on. I got to say shout out to Link to Literacy and just give to Lincoln Day, because That was my first one last year. And let me tell you something. I got some of the best books that I've ever gotten in my entire life that I didn't even know existed at this Link to Literacy. So I am an advocate. Thanks so much for coming to our show and helping the community. I think anytime you can help the community to be better, all it does is breed better people. So shout out to Link to Literacy. Definitely get out tomorrow. We'll be out there. We got some special guests that we will be interviewing. I don't know if I can give their names up on the radio or not. I have to ask DP, but you don't want to miss tomorrow. Come out, say hi, have some fun, and just hang out with us. So I wanted to say that. Go ahead, Terrell.
All right, now we're going to talk a little NBA basketball. Since there's only 4 teams left, last night, a shocker in New York. Was it played in New York? Or no, that was Philly. Indy, wasn't it?
Yep.
Indiana beat, let me get to the scores right quick because Austin can't find my beat for me, so I'll have to go a cappella on this now. Indiana beats New York Knicks 130-121, and Indiana is leading this series 3-1. Now, when we switch it over to the Western Conference, OKC is leading their series 3-1. We will be crowned a new champion this year, either way it goes. But for me, I'm picking OKC.
Oh, now you want to jump on the OKC?
Yeah. You got to pick. I mean,
now you want to jump on the OKC?
It's over with it. Even if the Knicks come back and the Knicks have to win what? So it's 2 at home.
3 in a row.
So they're back at home now, aren't they, Austin?
It goes every other now.
Every other now after game 4.
So it'll be at the Garden, back to Indy, and then at the Garden for potential game 7.
And Tyler Hillenberg, daddy, is allowed back in the press box. I think he's up in the suites now. So they did allow him to come back and watch the games. As long as he don't start any trouble, he'll be all right. Now, last night, Hillenberg scored 32 points, 12 rebounds, 15 assists, triple-double. And he almost had that before the second half. The second half of basketball. But, I did watch a little bit. Aaron Naismith, 20 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Just a great night of basketball we're having for the Knicks. Who for them? Jalen Brunson. I think he needs to find him another team, man. He's a great shooter. He's a great scorer. LeBron needs somebody like him that can really put some points on the board. He finished with 31 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. Karl Anthony Towns had 24 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. Austin, you're a basketball guy. Come on and give us the details.
Well, Jalen Brunson was really good when he wasn't guarded by Aaron Nesmith. Aaron Nesmith, who was hobbled by the ankle injury, but he gutted it out. He played well. No, Jalen Brunson does not need a new team. I very much have to push back on that one. The Knicks winning got him for a reason. He has developed into a superstar. He is a stud. He's the engine that goes. But when you have a chance to game plan for a guy in the playoffs when the game slows down like that, that's where the Knicks have thrived. But again, shout out Aaron Nesmith. That's a long, rangy defender, really gutting it out. I'm going to give some flowers to my boy Swaggy P, Pascal Siakam. He was the young buck that made that 2019 Raptors title team run with Kawhi. He's really blossomed into his own alongside Halliburton. Pacers are fun, man. They're so fun to watch. Rick Carlisle is a mad genius. Sorry, not sorry to a former associate of ours. I'm pulling for the Pacers. I hope they get it done.
Oh, Rico.
Now, hold up a second. Get Rico and the New York Knickerbockers up out of here. It is over. 2 games is done. They cannot contend. They can't play defense against the Indiana Pacers. Halliburton is too much. And I told you, to me, he is the MVP. And I would love to see this OKC, Indiana, hurry up, let's get on with it. I'm picking OKC as well, but Indiana is starting to sway me because of how gritty they are, and I love the way that they score the basketball.
They have the best record in the NBA since January, 42-17. They're legit. They're here. They've arrived.
Now in the Western Conference, we go to SGA. They beat Minnesota Timberwolves 128-126. This was Monday night. SGA 40 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists. Jalen Williams, 34 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. Them two right there with Cheat Holgrams, 21 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. Those 3 players right there combined for almost 100 points right there. So, and then you go to Minnesota, who didn't do nothing. Anthony Edwards shot 5 for 13, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists. Jalen McDaniel, 22 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and that was about it for them. So, game 5 is the night, and it could be over with.
Could be over with. It's going to be
Thunder and fire.
Nobody wants to see Minnesota anyway. I told y'all, for the 4 teams left, I would
say that to Jay Foreman's face.
Say what? I'll say that to Jay Foreman's face any day of the week.
Well, you'll see.
Jay Foreman, if you listening, you got me up here up close and personal. Minnesota don't belong there anyway. Get them bums out of here. Let's get on with the finals. OKC, Indiana. That's what everybody wants to see. Who wants to see Minnesota versus New York Knicks?
All right. When we come back, Captain, Euler, Austin, we're going to talk flag football. Right. You know why I want to talk flag football? Because the NFL players are playing flag football, but this one guy said, hold up. They got to earn it just like I do. 93.7 The Ticket. We'll be right back.
Saturday. Eagle Raceway is open for a full season of dirt track racing action every Saturday night. Don't miss the epic battles on the high banks of Eagle Raceway each Saturday between the Nebraska Septic Sprint Cars, Nebraska Lottery Modifieds, Avid Realty Sport Mods, Valentino's Hobby Stocks, and A1 Iron Stock Cars. Let's go racing. Eagle Raceway, just 10 miles east of Lincoln on O Street. Check out the full schedule at eagleraceway.com.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today: patchy fog this morning, then a slight chance of showers this afternoon. Otherwise cloudy skies with a high near 69. Tonight a chance of showers with a low near 51. Tomorrow a chance of showers in the afternoon. Otherwise partly sunny with light winds at a high near 72. I'm meteorologist Kyle Bucker for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Liddy Dunn.
To the graduating class of 2025, today we celebrate all of our hard work, late nights, and the most craveable Raising Cane's chicken fingers and cane sauce that got you through it. Get out there and commemorate this moment with a grad plush puppy. Net proceeds from these paws go to a good cause. So whether you're graduating with honors or just happy to have survived finals, go forth and treat yourself to Raising Cane's and take home the cutest classmate ever. Because you've earned it. Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
Hey, what are you talking about over there?
Huh?
I said, what are you talking about?
You know, Bill, I think it's time for both of us to get our hearing checked. We should head over to Christensen Hearing Analytics.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about them. They offer a free hearing consultation and screening, affordable hearing aid prices, and a knowledgeable staff with over 30 years of experience.
Visit Christensen Hearing Analytics today in Williamsburg Village or give them a call at 402-489-3450. Christensen Hearing Analytics. A better life starts with better hearing.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills Global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Muchachos has been serving Lincoln delicious pork, brisket, and chicken tacos for several years now, as well as Hatch Mac, nachos, and more. Muchachos also brings you close to the taste buds of your favorite local college athletes with NIL deals like the B3 burrito for Bella Bacon of Nebraska softball and many more. See a variety of different NIL options at Muchachos at 11th and K or order online at yomuchacho.com. Open 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Tuesday through Saturday.
Jumpstart your summer to the max. Walk into any Max Tan in Lincoln and get a $5 standing tan session or a $5 red light wellness booth session. Your summer tan starts today with $5 sessions at Max Tan with 3 Lincoln locations.
Make plans to join 93.7 The Ticket and the Amon Green Foundation for the first annual Nebraska Esports Golf Tournament on Monday, June 9th at Wilderness Ridge. It's a 4-man scramble starting at 11 a.m. that will feature former Husker greats like Amon Green, Johnny Rogers, Niles Paul, Tony Davis, Adam Carricker, Vershawn Jackson, and more, with great prizes and great golf. Sponsorships are also available. Call or text us at 402-464-5685 with questions, or sign your team up online at theticketfm.com. Registration goes through May 30th.
Make sure you tune in every Saturday from 11 to 12 for all things youth football with Tank Perry and Jim Sandman. Learn how the game of youth football has grown in and around the capital city with coaches, athletic directors, and league commissioners telling you all about it. It's all things youth football with Tank Perry and Jim Sandman every Saturday from 11 to noon right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Rain, snow, or shine, John Henry's is here to keep your home's plumbing systems working properly no matter what kind of weather Nebraska throws at us. From unclogging toilets and drains to installing new water heaters and water treatment systems, John Henry's is your plumbing expert in the Lincoln and Omaha communities. Visit us at calljh.com or call
John Henry's.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
and electrical.
Gainett Trucking is hiring CDL Class A and B drivers. Their strong team culture makes it not a job, but a career. Gainett Trucking offers health, vision, and dental insurance, 401k with company match, an employee assistance program, and other bonus programs. Build a better career today with great team culture at Gainett Trucking. Learn more and apply today at GainettTrucking.com.
This is 93.7 The Ticket.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
3-time national champion Vershawn Jackson.
Touchdown. Vershawn Jackson, number 34, gets the touchdown.
Husker Hall of Famer Terrell Farley.
Defending Terrell Farley, who last week in his first start was a holy terror, number 43.
And Jake Bakoven. Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. On air and online at theticketfm.com. Powered by Bauer.
All right, welcome back to the Captain Show, the fastest 2 hours in radio, and we are powered by Bauer.
Infrastructure.
Bauer.
Underground.
Brad.
Excavating.
All right, as we know, the flag football will be in the 28 Olympics, and NFL players can play. Now, Roger Goodell will not be selecting the Olympic flag football roster. Chief Travis Kelce is looking for a small role on the U.S. Olympic flag football team, but flag football star Darnell Ducart says NFL players won't make the Olympic squad without a fight. Now, these guys said they run the league.
Yeah,
the flag football league. They're not going to give way to the NFL football players. Vershawn, what do you think of NFL players being allowed to play in the flag football Olympics in
What's
20?
the benefit?
A gold medal.
Gold medal.
I mean, I get that part, but
the Olympic experience.
What if they get hurt?
It just
how How many players on the roster?
Let me see. Hold on, I don't know.
Can't be a whole bunch. Isn't like 7-on-7 or something?
I mean,
10 players.
10 players.
5 on the field at a time.
5-on-5.
I mean, do you take your best 10 NFL players? I doubt it. You don't need your best 10 NFL players to win in flag football. So, yeah, why wouldn't they go? Why wouldn't you take your 10, the bottom, the lower tier guys, and let them have a little bit of glory? You think you're going to see a Patrick Mahomes out there throwing against who? What country is going to be able to deal with us in flag football? What? Tell me.
No idea. Do they even play football in any other countries?
Agent Austin, is there a country Brazil, that can deal with us in football?
Your world flag football rankings from the IFAF. This looks like it's on the world side, the women's side as well. Team USA is number 1, followed by Team Mexico, Team Japan, Team Austria, Team Great Britain, Team Canada, Team Spain, Team Germany, Team Panama, and Team Italy in the top 10.
Okay, so my question is, who's been playing? Who's the guys that are playing in these games now? Is this a paid gig? They get paid to be in the World Games in flag football?
I'm sure. Not out there for anything.
Okay. Here's what we got. On the men's side, Team USA has won 6 golds and 1 silver. Team Austria, 3 golds and 2 silvers. France and Canada have both won a gold medal. Denmark has been runner-up 4 times. Mexico, Germany, runners-up twice. Denmark has finished 3rd twice. Mexico, 3rd once. Italy, Panama, Switzerland, and Thailand have also all finished 3rd. On the women's side, Team USA and Team Mexico are tied in gold medals, 3 apiece, but Team USA has either won it every year or been the runner-up. They have 3 golds and 3 silvers. Mexico's won it thrice, 2nd twice, and then a bronze once. Canada not far behind, 2 titles as well.
I'm just simply saying that if we're already that far ahead, you're going to put NFL players, it's going to be a land blast. It would be
like that.
Well, you got to understand the NBA puts their players out there for the dream team. So, college players probably can get into it. I have 5 college players that probably could play in the first USA flag football team at the 28 in LA. You ready for the 5?
Sure.
All right. Jeremiah Smith.
All right.
Ohio State wide receiver. Harold Perkins, linebacker LSU. Arch Manning, quarterback Texas.
Lenore Sellers.
Lenore Sellers.
Over Arch, whole time.
Is that the one from
South Carolina?
South Carolina. Oh, he's good. Hey, Caleb Downs. Desmond Reed, running back Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? So, who from Nebraska?
It's flag football.
Did you see the girls play flag football?
I don't care. It's flag football, meaning you don't need no linebackers out there, really. You need Terrell Farley types on one side. You need receivers. You need Trey Palmers, guys that can blow the top off. You need possession guys. But this is flag football. If the NFL lets their stars play, it'd be a land blast. I don't think it's going to be fun to watch. Why not? Why
Was
not?
it fun to watch the Dream Team?
No, it was never. It's not. Listen, do you know why they started the Dream Team? Do you guys know why?
No.
College kids couldn't get it done.
They couldn't get it done.
Couldn't win a gold.
No.
Soviets.
They could not get it done. So they had to go to the Dream Team to get it done. Okay, fine. That's fine. First of all, the last 4 MVPs in the NBA was from where?
Overseas.
Other countries?
Yeah, other countries.
Okay. If that's the case, those guys go back to their countries and play for their country.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not playing for America in the NBA anymore. So, okay, I can see that. But in football, how many people that's not from the United States get drafted into the NFL? Let's see.
Probably a small percentage.
Yeah, probably 1%.
Stop it. Who do you know?
Kid from Germany on the football team right now.
He plays he plays for Nebraska, right?
Yeah, SGA.
I didn't say hey, calm down, fellas. I didn't say Nebraska. I said NFL.
There's got to be some
Agent Austin
players.
Yeah, I'm working on it. This says in 2017, approximately 3% of active NFL players were born outside the United States.
3%.
But I would guess the majority of those ended up coming to
They probably
to play college, here in the
yeah.
States. But don't forget, the NFL does have that international player pathway as well. I know the Colts have used a couple roster spots on guys like that. The Chiefs got that rugby guy from like New Zealand or Australia. Last year, they rostered him for a while. I'm not sure if he's still there, but it's basically a free developmental spot that doesn't take up a spot on your 53-man roster. So, but I think the point of this is, why do you send your best? Why do you send the NFL's best? To have the same effect the Dream Team did and grow the game internationally. We see more and more games from the NFL in the UK, in Germany, Brazil now, obviously Mexico, they're playing there. Probably Australia is next. That's why you send these guys. Put your athleticism, your best on display. And instead of kids, seeing, international soccer stars or whatever, you start to get in their brain, oh man, this is the peak. This is the highlight of celebrity in the United States. I want to be like that guy growing up.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that there will be no competition. Now, I could be wrong, but I don't think that there's another team that you could put together. You could take the top 10 guys off of any NFL roster, and they're going to beat the absolute tar, and I mean the absolute tar, out of any country that they play against.
I think you're right.
And isn't that fun? Good old-fashioned American exceptionalism. Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Agent Austin, that's not fun.
You're telling me winning gold medals and dominating people in athletic competitions is not fun?
So much fun.
If you lost your edge, where'd your edge go? Are you
Remember
kidding me?
94 and 95?
We have a question on that. Gus Mohawk wants to know, who wins a flag football game between 94 and 97?
94.
No. Why?
Never mind. I don't know. Neither.
I don't know. Wait a minute, though. Wait.
We had Brooke at least.
You might be right.
We had Brooke. He could at least. I mean, it's a passing game, correct? I mean, I haven't really watched it. Is they?
Yeah, 94 might be dangerous. They had Corey Dixon.
Yeah.
In flag football.
Yeah.
94 might be. I might go with 94. It doesn't matter.
I don't think if Tommy Frazier at the helm, we're in trouble. Because you saw him in practice.
And let me just say this: the flag football game is a different game than regular football.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
Because now you're in spaces. You might only have 3 downs. Years ago, I want to say 2012 or 2010, they put flag football into Special Olympics, and I was the director. And if I remember right, you either had 3 downs to get a first down, but you could only get 1 first down. That's crossing the midline. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you're talking about, what are those guys going to do? Play 40 yards off the ball? Could you imagine Trey Palmer? Seriously. Give me any NFL quarterback and Trey. Matter of fact, I tell you who we can get. Give me Cam Newton with Trey Palmer. And
I'll take the cheetah.
Okay, but he listen, give me a top 5. If you get ready to go play a flag football game, who'd be your starting 5?
I'll take Antonio Brown, the cheetah.
I'm not taking Antonio. Your whole team just blew up. you ain't gonna make it. He ain't coming to practice.
All right. Probably one of the guys from LSU. What's the one that plays for the Bengals? Jamar Chase.
Jamar Chase, and then the
Jefferson
at the For
then
sure.
I need a swift running back. McCaffrey.
There you go.
Yeah.
Quarterback.
Any. Matt Stafford.
Aaron Rodgers.
No. Hell no.
Stafford can sling it.
You got to be kidding me. Aaron Rodgers in a flag football game?
Lamar Jackson.
Okay, I can't knock you. You know who would be great at flag football?
Who?
The quarterback from Arizona.
Oh, the little guy?
Pocket Hercules, Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray.
He's 5'8".
And then you need a tight end. You gotta have a tight end.
You do?
No, it's
five
just
people.
No, you don't necessarily need a tight end.
Again, it's flag football, but it's still football. So to have a big target that you can have the blow of the top of in the middle of the field, I think is huge. I would have a tight end. I would have a tight end, a running back, a quarterback, and 2 receivers. Natural.
Who's your tight end then? Who's your tight end?
Well, I mean, I think if I had to go with a guy that was playing in this current moment, it'd be hard for me to go against Kelsey.
Not Bowers?
I like Bowers. I forgot about Bowers. That's a good get.
That's my tight end if you make me take
He's young. He's young. I like Bowers, but you know what? Not Kelsey. What's the tight end from San Francisco?
Kittle.
I like Kittle.
George.
I like his energy.
You're taking the Iowa guy, really?
Yeah, I like his energy. I like his energy. I think old boy is distracted with his girlfriend. I think Kansas City's a middle of the road team now. You won't see Travis Mahomes, I don't believe, at least for the next 3 years in any championship games.
Who is Travis Mahomes?
Mahomes and Travis Kelce.
Oh.
Travis Mahomes, sir. Come on.
Oh, okay.
The combo.
The connection.
There's a team.
Yeah. Now you of all people don't have Travis Mahomes.
I knew who you were talking about.
Thank you, Euler. I mean, we win the world up today, so me and you are offensive guys.
Hey, maybe I can coach. I have 2 Norfolk City championship flag football things to go along with my 2 national championships. So Wacker Home Improvement Team won it 2 years in a row.
That's another great question: is who's the coach is going to be? Are they going to pluck NFL coaches? At what? Let me ask you this: what times are the practice times? Do you think a guy like Jamar Chase, who just got, I don't know how many hundreds of millions of dollars, do you think that he get ready to go and play for an Olympic gold medal? Seriously.
Yeah.
The way you frame it is how many of these NFL guys are friends with NBA guys, and how many NBA guys decided, hey, I only got one shot at this. I only got one last chance. I'm going to go play. If you're an NFL guy, you see your NFL buddies, your NBA buddies go get a gold medal. Like, I want one of those. Seems pretty cool. They raved about their experience. This might be the last cycle for me. I can set the tone. I can be a trendsetter. It's an ego thing, right? To be the first to do something, to win a gold medal, to be able to fit into that club. I think there's a surprising number of guys.
Oh, yeah. Good job, Austin. You beat the boys club 100-0. Great job. You beat the tar out of every team by a margin of 100-0.
What did Charles Barkley say about Angola? I don't know who Angola is, but they're in trouble. It's the same thing. Same dang thing.
Yeah, did you see Kobe when he smacked his teammate that he was playing with? Who was that? Paul Gasol? Yeah. Smacked his teammate with a screen on the first play of the game.
Again, those are guys that are getting
and
drafted.
They make way
NBA.
more than NFL players do.
They're getting drafted into the NBA, Terrell. They're at the top of the echelons. They're at the top of the food chain. They are the apex predator already. So then they go back and play for their prospective teams. But you're not about to tell me again. There's not. You could probably go to Brazil. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'll go on a limb. I bet you Brazil is gonna be in the top 3.
Okay.
Well, number one is they've been playing football. No, we don't know it, but they've been playing football over there for years. So that means that they have, and it's their professional football. If you look it up in Brazil, it's something that our great tight end buddy, Johnny Mitchell, has been talking about for a long time. They've been playing football over there for years. So now you're going to play flag football. I think they've got an opportunity to be competitive. But I would put their athletes against our best college athletes. How about Dylan Raiola going?
Arch Manning.
I like Arch. That's okay. Let's take those 2 guys. Now at receiver, who you taking?
Jeremiah Jones and Ryan Williams.
Perfect. Running back.
Probably one of the Penn State running backs.
Tight end.
Probably one of Iowa's tight ends.
Oh, you don't care? Flip a coin, huh? What?
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't know. I just don't want it to be a blowout. That's all. I want it to be competitive.
It's going to be a blowout.
It's going to be a blowout. Would I like to see it? Would I look at it for the first time out of the gates? Absolutely. Shock value, yes. If they got beat, I guess, okay, Austin, maybe you might be right. I doubt it, but
there's be a first time for everything.
If you're making $100 million, I think the NBA is such a small pool, and all the greatest, when they did the dream team, now all the greatest want to be a part of that. There's so many players in the NFL, I just can't see a Patrick Mahomes saying, yeah, I want to be a part of this, the inaugural flag football. We'll see.
Depends how much money's thrown at him for it.
It's the Olympics. How much do they have?
Who knows?
Yeah, you got a point.
I don't know.
Anyway, that's the song. That means it's break time. 93.7 the ticket. Cap the show. Fastest 2 hours in radio. We'll be right back.
Country music star Rodney Atkins will be performing at the Icebox on Friday, June 20th. Tickets start at $30 and doors open at 7 p.m. The capacity is only 3,000, so don't wait. Buy your tickets at LincolnStars.com today before it sells out. Make plans to join 93.7 The Ticket and the Amon Green Foundation for the first annual Nebraska Esports Golf Tournament on Monday, June 9th at Wilderness Ridge. It's a 4-man scramble starting at 11 a.m. that will feature former Husker greats like Amon Green, Johnny Rogers, Niles Paul, Tony Davis, Adam Carricker, Vershawn Jackson, and more, with great prizes and great golf. Sponsorships are also available. Call or text us at 402-464-5685 with questions, or sign your team up online at theticketfm.com. Registration goes through May 30th.
Make sure you tune in every Saturday from 11 to 12 for all things youth football with Tank Perry and Jim Sandman. Learn how the game of youth football has grown in and around the capital city with coaches, athletic directors, and league commissioners telling you all about it. It's all things youth football with Tank Perry and Jim Sandman every Saturday from 11 to noon right here on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Things that impair you come in many different shapes and sizes. Some are the shape of beer and liquor bottles. Others look like cigarettes but aren't cigarettes at all. These are the things we know impair us, the things our parents warned us about. What we're not always aware of is our new prescription, or the over-the-counter medicine we picked up just for allergies or a bad cold. See, it doesn't just matter how much of a substance you take. If you are impaired, driving is deceptively dangerous. Don't drive impaired. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
Hi, it's Charlie Stone and Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln with more exciting news for area car buyers.
Charlie, it's just announced that Honda of Lincoln has won 3 of the Lincoln Journal-Star's Lincoln Choice Awards: Best New Car Dealer, Best Auto Repair, and Best Place to Get Your Oil Changed.
Wow, that's great, Andy. Anything else?
Yes, we were runner-up for Best Pre-Owned Dealer, and best tire dealer. A lot of people don't understand that we do sell tires here.
Very exciting, Andy. Why do you think your dealership is winning so many awards?
Charlie, we simply say it's the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business.
Looks like Honda of Lincoln is the great news headquarters for Lincoln.
Yes, and even all of Nebraska, we are also announcing that Honda of Lincoln's the only dealer in the state of Nebraska to win the prestigious Honda President's Award for 2024.
Honda of Lincoln, Nebraska's #1 volume Honda dealer, 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
Jumpstart your summer to the max. Walk into any Max Tan in Lincoln and get a $5 standing tan session or a $5 red light wellness booth session. Your summer tan starts today with $5 sessions at Max Tan with 3 Lincoln locations.
National Electrical Safety Month is held every May to raise awareness about the importance of staying safe around electricity. Visit les.com/safety for safety tips on power lines, tree trimming, storms, and so much more.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer, on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The Ticket. 93.7 The Ticket. I said it's the captain. Get in your chair if you're going to be the captain for the day, young man.
The captain of my own ship.
I will say this, though. Canada, I looked at the text line. Canada may be something to deal with. But again, where does the best players from Canada come from?
U.S.
So now, when you're talking about you're playing in the Olympic Games, do you think that those players that are playing in Canada are going to play for Canada? Do they get to play for Canada?
Wherever you're born at.
Okay, then. So I can't see anybody beating us in any way. On to the next subject, please. I got to ask you guys a question. Where do you think we rank as far as transfer portal, people who we got out of the transfer portal, young men we got out of the transfer portal? Where do we rank?
Probably 8, 9.
Austin, I know you know. Where do we rank?
Actually, which service are you referring to?
Pick one. Doesn't matter. To make this point.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat as Farley, 6 to 9 range, somewhere in there.
Perfect. Euler, you got a guess?
Yeah, I watched them practice, so I'm still, I think we're probably, I didn't think top 10, but
okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
Like I said, I think they got a lot of gelling to do as a unit to be able to play at a really high level.
I would agree with that 100%. So now what I would like to do is I would like to go over the list of guys we got out of the transfer portal because it's important. Because some people got us at 6, anywhere from 6 to 9. Well, that's pretty doggone good when you talk about in the country, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about out of they've got 4 stars. Okay, it's a group of 5, and I'm gonna name all these 5 guys, and you tell me which one of these guys will have the biggest impact. Elijah Pritchett, the offensive tackle, of course, from Alabama. Deshaun McCullough, the linebacker from Oklahoma. Isaiah Hunter, the wide receiver from Cal. Dane Key, the wide receiver from Kentucky. Or Williams Nwaneri, the edge from Missouri.
Probably Dane Key is my number 1 guy. William Nwaneri, he's still a work in progress. Watching him for spring, he's a very athletic guy, but didn't really develop his only year at Missouri.
Bueller, who would you say out of that group?
Well, I think the guy we need to perform at the highest level is going to be the left tackle, Pritchett, right? Like, we have to protect the quarterback this year. So that to me is key, but then also the receivers. And I mean, from what I saw, I felt like the receivers were covered. I don't know if our DBs are just that good or they seem to not be open a whole bunch this spring. And that worries me a bit.
Agent Austin.
I'm with Euler on this one. I do think that Pritchett's probably the biggest X factor. If he's as good as advertised, he can come in, stabilize a lot in a lot of different ways for Nebraska. But I also am not against the Williams Nwaneri breakout. Probably has a ways to go. But when's the last time Nebraska had legitimate production off the edge? It's been a while. If this kid can come in, ready to go and make a legitimate splash in his first year, I think that alleviates a lot of the questions about the depth on the defensive line and how a secondary with a lot of names we know, but maybe not as many proven guys can hold up.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. I think Elijah Pritchett has to dominate this group. If he dominates this group, the rest of the group will follow. But I think he definitely has to dominate this group. But I think also when you really look at the group, you got 2 seniors, Deshaun McCullough and Dane Key. So those 2 guys also, to me, you got to put asterisks by their name because they're on their way. Everything they do now is what they're putting on paper for the NFL. So to me, when you look at those 2 guys, I would love to see those guys have a big impact, especially Deshaun McCullough. I mean, again, we haven't talked about a linebacker, really talked about a linebacker. The best linebacker in the last 10 years has been who? Let's see if we all agree.
10 years?
Okay, forget it. Yeah, I'll go. I can't go 5. It's too easy. Let's go 10. That's 2 coaches. Let's go Coach Rule, Coach Frost. Who's been the best linebacker? You could go Riley too. A walk-on. I'll tell you who. A walk-on. Luke Reimer.
Yeah, Luke Reimer, walk-on.
A walk-on. So you say what you want, but when you can't go 10 years. Okay, here, I'll put it to the test. Give me a linebacker that's better than Reimers in 10 years. So that would be going back to, we in 2015. That would have been Riley, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who? Perfect. I got birds is chirping. Let's go back another 5. Let's go Bo Pelini.
We got our guy.
Levante David.
Levante David, yeah, that guy.
Okay. You got
Will Compton.
Okay, you got 2. You got more than that during that era.
Yeah.
Because you also had when DeMario Williams played. Was that before that? That was before that time. But you also had what's his name? TJ Hollowell. You had those linebackers that played for Philly. What was his name? 2 brothers.
Shanleys?
The Shanleys. And so you had, my point is, we can go back, we can name more linebackers 15, 20 years ago than we can that's better than Reimer in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So
Stuart
to me,
Bradley.
Stuart Bradley, that's another one.
Josh Banderas.
I mean, you would you pick Josh Banderas before a primed up? Tell me his name again, Austin.
Luke Reimer.
Yes.
It's about even.
No, sir. No. What? Junior year, Luke Reimer?
I'm with Captain on this one. I think Reimer clears. Even a healthy Henrich is probably there.
I like Henrich, but I'm going on based on work on the field. I couldn't put him. I would take Reimer over Henrich every time. What you?
Just waving at people outside.
Oh, I thought maybe you had a take on that.
I'm not. I haven't been great on the defensive side. I'm an offensive player, but now that my son's on defense, I have to pay attention a little bit more.
All I'm saying is somebody out of that top 5, when you look at those 2 linebackers that we got, that are 4 stars, quote unquote, from Missouri, and then the other guy, McCullough, you would hope that those guys would step up to the plate and they will be game changers, because that's what we need. We need a linebacker that's a game changer. I'm still looking at Javen Wright. I think the pressure's on Javen Wright to be that guy. He's got all the tools. He's big enough. He's strong enough. He's fast enough. Now, so you guys don't have anybody that's better than Luke Reimer, right? Let's go to the second tier. All right. And again, these guys will be coming off the board, like Harley Gilmore. He's out of there, right?
Yeah.
All right. Marquise Groves Killebrew, cornerback from Arizona.
Well, I think I'll go with the Georgia Tech linebacker before I go with anybody else. He's the guy in the middle. He's the quarterback of the defense.
That corner isn't on the roster. He left. He committed and then decommitted. He's gone.
Thank you. So here I'm going to keep on. I'm just reading. These are all the ones that committed to us and didn't come or came. What about Jameer Khan?
Don't know him.
Marcus Watson Trent is who you're talking about, right?
Yes.
Georgia Southern linebacker. What about Andrew Marshall?
Is that the defensive tackle guy?
No, that's the corner, the returner from Idaho.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Justin Redd, the defensive back from Georgia.
Columbus, Georgia?
I don't know if he's from Columbus. I don't think he's from Columbus.
No, he's not.
The guy I was talking about, I believe, is Gabe Moore, defensive line from Mississippi State.
Yeah, he didn't play much last year.
Exactly. Him or Jalen George, defensive line. That's who was set out for spring. East Tennessee State. Okay. What about this one? Do you ever see Marcus DeVillier ever playing?
Quarterback?
Yeah, that's the only position he's going to have to play.
Is that the one from Purdue?
Yes.
He has to get better. I mean, he didn't have the spring that I thought he would have. If I had to rank him right now on our depth chart, he'd probably be 4th.
Mm-hmm.
I would put the freshman before him.
Well, when you got 2 freshmen coming in back to back, that's going to be tough to play in that, right? So I'm saying these guys are all 3 stars. They also Jack McAllister, the punter from Washington.
He's gone. He's gone.
Okay. So maybe I need to update my list, but what I'm trying to tell you is the reason why I'm reading this 4-star and 3-star list of our transfer portal guys, because the first year that we can do transfer portals, do you guys remember the guys that we got? Sims.
Jeff Sims.
2 receivers. 1 that came in overweight.
Oh, 1 small. That 1 from Virginia, 1 from Baylor.
There you go. Okay.
Tommy Hill. Was he with them?
Nah, Tommy Hill came in with Scott and them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but my point is, even in through Matt Rule's era, who's been the best transfer portal guy we got?
He left.
Which would have been who?
The running back.
By the way, I got some intel on our guy that went to LSU. What's his name? I forget the name when they leave.
What do you play?
Defensive end.
Amari Butler.
There you go. They said he's so far buried on the depth chart, it's pathetic. Think about that for a second.
Mm-hmm.
He left Nebraska, where he would have been featured, to go to LSU, where now he's like third or fourth on the depth chart as a senior. Guys, you got to be careful before you get in that transfer portal, man. Be careful what you go. I don't know. I get it. But like I said before, I think unless you're getting guys that can come help you today, there's no reason to take a guy that's a project in the transfer portal.
No reason. Zero.
Yeah, zero. What are you looking at, Terrell? You looking like very, very intrigued at something.
Oh, I'm going to look it up. I want to see.
Well, throw it to break and look it up and come back with some facts.
All right, you listen to 93.7, The Ticket, The Captain, and it is Window World Wednesday here with Todd Euler. We'll be right back.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sports equipment for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
National Electrical Safety Month is held every May to raise awareness about the importance of staying safe around electricity. Visit les.com/safety for safety tips on power lines, tree trimming, storms, and so much more.
Garage doors can break down or quit working at the worst times. At Doors Plus, they understand that a broken garage door sometimes means repair and not replace. Sometimes, all you need to make your door like new again is a few bolts, a realignment, or even a new balance. Trust the pros at Doors Plus to handle your garage door repair the right way so you can get on with your busy schedule. Visit them online at DoorsPlusLLC.com or give them a call today at 402-590-5800. Doors Plus, garage doors and more. The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeyman electricians from $32.50 to $42.50 per hour with paid benefits. And if you're looking for a new career, they're hiring apprentices at $19.50 per hour with paid benefits. Call the office at 402-423-4497 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Summertime is here. It's time to get to Brown's Shoe Fit for their May sandal sale. From now through May 31st, get $15 off all regular price sandals. Whether it's for hiking, for the lake, or just everyday sandals, Brown's has you covered. And don't forget, Brown's carries a large arrangement of sizes and widths to fit your feet properly. Start your summer off right with the May sandal sale at Brown's Shoe Fit, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln.
Support Matt Talbot Kitchen and Outreach on Give to Lincoln Day. Your gift will be received by a portion of Lincoln Community Foundation's matching fund. Homelessness is a complex problem facing our community. By working together, we can find solutions. Your donation for Give to Lincoln Day moves us closer to ensuring that everyone in Lincoln has a safe place to sleep at night. Because of your generosity, hope lives here. Give anytime through May 29th at givetolincoln.com.
Load up on meat and more this summer at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese. This week's special through June 3rd is $1 off per pack on Plum Creek chicken, $1 off all bacon, and 15% off cheese and crackers. Locations at 84th and Havelock, 30th and Yankee Hill, and now 85th and Old Cheney in Lincoln, or 168th and Maple in Omaha. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we strive to provide you with the right coverages for all your insurance needs by taking the time to meet with you and review what coverages best fit your needs. So whether you're in the market for home, auto, farm, business, life, or a combination of any of these coverages, we can help with making sure you, your family, or your business have the right coverage based on your individual needs. If you would like to review your insurance needs, please contact Ben Spurt with Farm Bureau Financial Services at 402-217-9945 or through email at ben.spurt@fbfs.com.
Rosie's Sports Bar and Grill, open for lunch and dinner at 1501 Center Park Road, just south of 14th and Highway 2.
Back with Vershawn Jackson, powered by Bauer on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Righty. Welcome back to the Captain Show, 93.7 The Ticket. It's the fastest 2 hours in radio, and it is the last segment of the day for us, fellas.
Man, that one goes fast.
Yeah, it does.
Every Wednesday.
That's why we call it the fastest 2 hours in radio.
Well, hey, Captain, for your information, 24/7 has us 13th and the transfer portal.
Okay. Well, my point is it needs to equate to in the polls to be in number 13, not number 72. Okay. We can't win and have these top classes and then not equate to winning football games, is what I'm saying. Okay.
And we're 41 and on 3.
What?
We're ranked 41 on 3.
Is that the right year?
Yeah, 25.
Hey.
Wouldn't lie to you.
Austin, you better check him. I don't trust him.
Eulers right here beside me.
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, he's your little spy on Wednesday.
3 has
I don't trust that, Euler.
41.
What are you looking at? Read the title, Euler. Let Euler read it.
He's on Rivals now.
What does it say? Does it say top transfer portal? We're talking transfer portal now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This one don't have the teams for Rivals.
Oh man, you don't have it. You don't have it.
Transfers in.
You're fishing.
Out.
He's fishing, folks.
I'm
Sometimes
not.
you gotta fish. It's okay to fish, but I mean, we got a show to do. Tell us about Aaron Rodgers. You put that out there like that was a big tada. Like Aaron Rodgers to Pittsburgh is the smartest thing for Pittsburgh to do right now.
It's not according to Terry Bradshaw. He doesn't like it. He thinks it's a hoax. Aaron Rodgers, if he really wanted to play, you wouldn't be waiting to June to sign a contract. It's almost June. I mean, he hasn't signed anything. He hasn't got back to him. Hasn't said a word. So
he's in a cave somewhere right now.
Well, he needs to stay in the cave.
Yeah.
Why are we talking? Aaron Rodgers needs to just retire.
Yes.
It's over with. Okay? Flacco, get out of there. Get out the way. Let these young pups have it. Now, I might have had a change of heart after I tear my Achilles and start to understand, kind of what relaxing and being more of a vocal leader, right? A mental leader than a physical, I need to show you, I need to do this, I need to do that. I think it's time that we turned over to these young pups and let those guys carry the torch in the NFL. I mean, who are you really telling me that you think that Aaron Rodgers can help the Pittsburgh Steelers win football games?
Just for 1 year?
Just for 1 year.
Here's what Terry Bradshaw said. He says, that's a joke. To me, it's just a joke. What are you going to do? Bring him in for 1 year? Are you kidding me? The guy needs to stay in California, go somewhere, chew on bark, and whisper to the gods out there.
Gotta love Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah.
Hey, Austin, am I right, or are you a Rodgers fan? You would like to see Rodgers come back and play one more season at Pittsburgh?
Meh. Either way. I mean, is he going to be better or worse than Russell Wilson or Justin Fields were last year? Probably the same. I think Pittsburgh needs to draft better. I think they hit on Roethlisberger, and he covered up a lot of things that went wrong for that franchise in a lot of ways. I also think the offensive coordinator hires have been entirely underwhelming. So I don't know if it really cares who plays, if it matters who plays quarterback for them right now. I think there's a lot of other issues on the offensive side. It's not the same Aaron Rodgers we're used to. He's not going to come in and paper over all the issues. So if he plays, great, good for him, cool. If he doesn't play, great, thank goodness we're done talking about him for a while.
I'm ready for him to go.
He scares me. We hadn't played a game. He hadn't played a game I mean, to me, he hadn't played a full season. And the guy he's got to be pushing 40, if not 40.
He's over 40.
Already is. Past it.
Yeah, come on. He is not the greatest quarterback to ever grace us with in the NFL.
No.
To come back at 40. You know who that is, right? Who's the greatest quarterback?
On an NFL football field?
Yeah.
Peyton Manning.
No.
I'll second that.
Well, Tom Brady was the system quarterback. So Peyton Manning in the NFL, yes.
I'm going Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Or you take Peyton?
Yeah.
Would you take Peyton Manning over Tom Brady?
Yes. Every day of the week and twice on Sundays.
Euler?
In their prime, I would take Peyton, but after 40, I would take Tom.
What?
Yeah.
Come on, black shirt.
He won a Super Bowl after 40.
Let me see. Let me go to
whoa.
Michael Vick.
How many did he win before 40?
I'm not even a Patriots fan. I don't like Tom Brady. He's a cheater.
True. Peyton did it with integrity.
How many championships Peyton got?
Not as many as Brady, but
One.
he has more of his dignity and integrity intact.
He's got 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
1 or 2.
Okay.
Yeah, one with Indy, one with Denver.
Oh, yeah.
He's got 2. All right. How many my guy, Mr. Brady, have?
How many did he cheat for?
7.
How many did he carry to? Tom Brady won 1 Super Bowl on his right arm, and that's it. Tom Brady won 1 Super Bowl.
What?
His team won him 6 others.
Austin, are you kidding me right
That's
now?
the truth. Tom Brady was carried to his first 3 Super Bowls. Tom Brady cheated for his next 2 Super Bowls. You can convince me that he and Manning are tied at 2. Maybe.
I'm shocked and appalled at you, Austin.
I just called how I see it.
Are you saying that the championship, the 4 other chips that he won don't mean anything?
Tainted by lack of integrity, by cheating, by him, being carried by his defense and special teams.
All right, okay, wait a minute. Wait. Give me 4. We got 4 years right now. Give me 4 years of cheating.
Deflategate 2014. No, the Colts would have gone to the Super Bowl if not for that one. You had Spygate with them and the Rams. The Tuck rule was invented just for him against Oakland. So there's 3 of the 4 right there. And we're still waiting to uncover it. Where's Seth Wickersham's next book? It's out there. Someone just has to be brave enough to tell the story.
Austin, that was great, but I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. I don't know if I could take Brady's his championships and be like, how many guys took steroids and won championships? So we got to test all those guys and say, no, I don't count. I'm just saying. Help me understand how can we take a guy does he have 7 or 6?
7.
So are you saying that the last one was tainted?
No, he won it fair and square in Tampa. on his right arm with a great offense, and he was helped out by his pass rush stymieing the Chiefs' offense. Before that, though, I'm just saying, New England's not exactly, the place for high moral standards.
You know what? Now you get ready to make me look up career stats, and we might not get it, but I want to know.
Tom Brady played longer. He's going to have more stats.
Tom Brady won that position by default. Drew Bledsoe doesn't get hurt. We never hear of Tom Brady.
Oh, stop it. Stop.
Farley's right.
Are you kidding me right now?
There's
a reason. Well, here. When Drew Bledsoe got better, why didn't they start?
He got hurt.
Yeah, but he got better.
Yeah.
Did he start?
Yes. He was the starting quarterback and got hurt, and Tom Brady came in.
That's right. What I'm saying, since then, did he start again the year after that?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Not for the
Patriots. Not for the Patriots. Yeah, you're right.
Hold up a second. Let me give you let me give y'all a little history lesson here. You mean to tell me a guy, Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr., who played for 23 seasons. I'm not a big Tom Brady guy either, but Tom Brady played for 23 seasons for two teams, threw for 89,000 yards, 649 touchdowns, 15 Pro Bowls, one comeback player of the year, two offensive player of the year awards.
It's not bad for a cheating Joe Montana wannabe.
Hold up a second. Let me finish. 3 MVP awards. 5, hold up a second. 5 Super Bowl MVP awards. Stop with the shenanigans, Oz.
I don't think he deserved all 5 of those Super Bowl MVP awards.
How? Well, look, here's my question. If he wasn't a great quarterback, how did he become the MVP?
I never said he wasn't great. I just said he wasn't as good as Peyton Manning.
If he wasn't as great as Peyton Manning, how was he able to be the MVP of that many Super Bowls?
We circled around on this. He cheated. His teams cheated.
Played on
stacked teams and took all the credit.
See, listen to this. Drew Bledsoe's NFL career was largely defined by a hit he suffered during 2001 from Mo Williams, linebacker from New York Jets, which led to a near fatal internal injury. He had collapsed lung, suffered internal bleeding, which opened the door for Tom Brady to take the starting quarterback position for the New England Patriots. Thank you.
All right, here, let me just say this real quick. For his career, Manning threw for 71,940 yards, 539 touchdowns, 251 interceptions. I didn't get the other guys, but I want to say this real quick. He had a quarterback rating, a touchdown percentage of 5.7, an interception rate of 2.7. Hold up a second, though. Did you know what was Peyton Manning known for?
Playing football the right way.
No, I'm talking about
saying crazy audibles.
Omaha.
Yeah, okay, but okay. Hold on. He has thrown to the ground via sack 303 times, totaling 1,818 yards. That's your greatness.
Playoffs.
That's your greatness.
Yeah, he look what team he played.
He threw it. That means he was in the grass and he threw the ball on the ground and they called it a sack anyway. That's your greatness.
All right. Thank you for listening to the Captain Show. Check us out tomorrow from Matt Talbert's kitchen, where we will be at Give to Lincoln Day. We are out.
Jumpstart your summer to the max. Walk into any Max Tan in Lincoln and get a $5 standing tan session or a $5 red light wellness booth session. Your summer tan starts today with $5 sessions at Max Tan with 3 Lincoln locations.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Copple Chevrolet GMC, and they're having the biggest hail sale they've ever had. A huge opportunity is at your front door right now. Some of these cars we're fixing, some we're not, and some it's totally up to you. New Sierra starting at $15,000 off list. New Canyons at $8,500 off list. New body styles on the Acadias, $3,000 off list. You need to hurry as there's going to be a lot of people heading to Louisville. Check us out at copplecars.com.